We're situated in an area called Tampines in Singapore. We have a really nice, beautiful campus. We have such a wide range of different students and different cultures and nationalities represented. And I really enjoy the different perspective and different ideas that we have in the school as a result. The toolkit is the 30 hours that have been given to maths departments to get through a variety of things which aren't just content driven.
The toolkit provides a great opportunity. It's vital breathing space to be able to do some of the tasks that we perhaps haven't been able to squeeze in the past.
It's not always best to just give students lots of things to practice. Actually, these tasks that promote that deeper understanding and making connections to other different topics and other bits of learning really helps. So the lesson is essentially an open investigation into bivariate analysis. Students are involved in a lot of discussion amongst themselves and in the pairs that they were set.
So usually at the beginning we talk in groups or in pairs, and we talk about the specific problems that we are being faced by or the problem that the teacher is posing to us.
Students demonstrate and try and articulate their thinking using the whiteboards. They use technology in order to actually test out their hypothesis.
Happiness is such a relative term. Like happiness to one person isn't always happiness to another.
Exactly.
So it's so hard to test. Like, do you do a survey? Do you do a questionnaire?
Yeah, how are you gonna put it down on paper?
Yeah.
How are you going to quantify happiness?
This lesson really gives them the opportunity to demonstrate their ability to communicate and develop that. It also gives them a chance to collaborate, and we try and kind of create as many opportunities for them to do that as possible. The collaboration just really helps them to kind of bounce ideas off each other.
Personally, I think there would be a positive correlation because more people would have wanted to send their children to school because they've seen it has better job opportunities and things like that. It has a better effect on their lives and on the country itself.
Yeah, and in addition to that, maybe the government has given more support, more funds to government schools and private to enhance more people to come to school.
And the question, the problem, as it's stated very simply there, is on average, how many spins does our mathematical pirate need to make to get the victim into the water? The activity is a random walk. To begin with, students will analyse it theoretically, trying to use some of the recent work that they've done with discrete distributions, and they'll probably get stuck, which is kind of the point of the lesson, because I'm hoping then to be able to move into the idea of experimental probability.
I think it's such a limited data set that if we can really gain value by expanding it, and by doing so maybe we can see things that we can't see right now.
Yeah, we need more trials to get a better picture of what the average actually could be.
And we want to try and see if together we can try and come to some ways of attacking this problem theoretically.
Imagine, those binomial problems that we have, how many seats? But then it's this.
Oh, because the net effect cancels out. Yeah, that makes sense. So it would just be so you would treat the TH pair as one thing.
And then distribute it
because
across.
each one. But does it not matter if you have for example, you have that, and then you have two H's in a row? Their net effect cancels out.
So I feel like working together just gives us different perspectives on everything that we do. And for something like the IA, it would help us analyze data better. It would help us find different methods to do so.
You share the way that you approach problems. You take a little bit from your friend. You take a little bit from your own method. You bring it together. And I guess that's I would say that's the best way to approach these problem-solving tasks.
The content and their ability to answer exam questions is actually enhanced by these 30 hours rather than detracting from it. There's a lot of transferable skills in there. We're building skills that aren't just applicable in the maths classroom, but hopefully they're going to transfer to other classrooms as well.
So making links with the fact that mathematics is the tool that is built into, say, the natural sciences and the human sciences, and actually the uncertainty that comes with that. Yeah, it is for preparation for students to be successful for the IA, but it's also to promote deeper understanding and deeper thinking.
We get to explore, and I think that's probably one of my favorite parts of just being in a math class here is getting to explain things from my perspective, and that's not really something I get to do in a regular math class.
The toolkit's great. As math teachers, we've always complained about the amount of time we've got and the amount of content and having to rush through all of that.
The question you hear more than any as a maths teacher is what's the relevance to the real world? And this gives you the chance to tap into that.
And teachers might find it quite daunting, sort of having these open-ended tasks. There's no specific answer. They don't know exactly where the lesson's going to go. But actually, in the end, we find that students enjoy the tasks, they get a lot more from it, and it actually leads to a lot more rewarding discussions.